Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the time that you listen to my video. My name is Olivier Obam. I will complete what my classmate said. So it bears adding that recently some international criminal tribunal have appeared to be sensitive to an extension of the statute of prisoner of war to armed combatant in internal armed conflict. For instance, for example, can be deduced from the decision, from the judgment of the appeal chamber of the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia in the judgment of the 5th May 2009. Although this judgment has been faltered, although this judgment has been criticized on account of its relative ambiguity, it is a fact that it rests on the idea that even in non-international armed conflict, rebellious combatant must, upon capture, after capture, enjoy a treatment equivalent to that of prisoner of war. This judgment, as I still speak about the judgment of the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia. So this judgment always confirms us that the rebels may not always be automatically treated like common criminals. When I speak about common criminals, I speak, for example, about a killer or a stealer. So rebels may not be treated like a stealer or like a killer. Okay, so now we should now ask ourselves if we can argue that at present states are under an international obligation to treat rebels as combatant deserving special treatment in that they may not be punished for the mere fact of participating in a hostility. I will for this question, I will answer this question. I will answer this question by saying that actually no customary rules has yet emerged suppressing or curtailing the freedom of every state to treat as it pleased its own national or any other individual on its territory participating in a civil strife. But anyway, however, I believe that there is a customary rules that is emerging. It can be justified by the humanitarian and practical reason illustrated on the top by my classmate, the person who spoke before me. Yes, and its incipience is borne out by the aforementioned attitude of state during and after internal armed conflict. So, is it worth emphasizing briefly the condition that should be met for this rule to become applicable. So this is what is going to be introduced, is going to be present, is going to be explained by my classmate Amandine. So thank you to have listened to me.